Hello everyone and welcome back, Dace here. Today we are going to be checking out Fingun on Nintendo Switch. I requested a code. I actually spoke with the dev and the publishers and they were generous enough to hook me up so that I could check this out. And as some of you will have already seen, I did do a no-miss clear of the game. So yeah, I did want to get around to actually doing a video and share my thoughts. But yeah, last week was very, very busy. But anyway, I trust we're all having a stellar one. And as you can see here, we have like a really charming look and feel already. I might as well just let this roll so that we can see the intro and all that great stuff. Cool. So anyway, here we are, Fingun. Let's get right into this. So this is considered a Switch lewd. On that note, it is a very tame one. It's not like Waifu Uncovered or Waifu Discovered 2, for that matter. It's a little more on the charming side. Like, we have this really nice screen here. Fantastic music throughout. But anyway, you have play, settings, gallery, challenges, which I think, yeah, the only one I haven't done is this one. Very easy for me to pull that off. I just haven't gone back to do it, but we got other things to chip away at, like clear stage 1 without dying, reach a maximum power level, power up level, blah, 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 different things. It's always nice to have stuff like that to just, yeah, tackle, and then credits. But anyway, we'll jump right into a run. So we have training mode, which is pretty straightforward. Normal mode, which is just the actual run. I have not actually jumped into customize, so I'm not sure what that's all about. And level select, as long as you've beaten the stage, you can go in for practice, which is huge. Stage 15. Interesting. I remember doing this boss fight as like the final one and then credits roll. But yeah, I'm not sure what that is. So interesting. But anyway, let's just get right into an actual session. This isn't going to be like a full run or anything like that. So anyway, one thing I really love about this is just all the bright, cheerful colors. It's not, it's a pretty straightforward game in terms of how it functions and all that. Like, you have your fire button, your movement. You can switch to shoot left or right, which is relevant for certain fights. So you just like go like that if you need to. And then you do get power-ups. So right there, when we triggered that, whatever it was, like when we blasted through that first chunk of HP, she dropped a power-up, which you can see in the top corner. It indicates how many like power levels you're at. You can go under the ball. You usually just sit in the waves. It's not like that hurts you. I just didn't that time. Man, we got someone burning rubber outside. But anyway, that's the first stage. And you do get options, like the second little hand, and you do get a third one as your power increases. And then you start with 3 lives, all that kind of stuff. So what's interesting about this is that there are some, like, most of the attacks are completely static. There are some other types of attacks that are thrown into the mix, but it's interesting because it can trip you up, especially if you don't really know what to look for, or if you're just brand new to it too. Like that. Oh, I was doing way too much damage. Because what I normally do, it's actually been a few days since I have played, Normally I space out the damage so that I'm not blasting her that early, and that way I don't get caught behind her, but that's what happened that time. But yeah, the music is fantastic in this. And the stages and boss designs, like the way they attack and behave and all that kind of stuff, is definitely creative. It's not that I had expectations coming into this game, but at the same time, it's not what I expected. It's actually a pretty decent game for what it is. And hey, like, it's someone who's making, or someone who has made a shmup for Switch. I think there's something to be said, like, even if you're not into this kind of theme, I think there's something to be said about someone putting forth the effort to, yeah, do their first shmup, because if I'm not mistaken, they were doing visual novels, and so for them to tackle something like this, I think that's pretty awesome. And I feel like in ways that kind of stuff could be supported for sure, because if they can do this, they can certainly, yeah, maybe take on some additional challenges and just make something a little more advanced. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be a Switch lewd at all. It could be just something a little different, a little more family friendly. And oh, yikes. And I think that would be really cool too. Now you can pretty much stay in one spot in the corner. The reason I'm going up like this is to just get more points, but it's not at all necessary. There we go. And then you do get these additional orbiting options, and then when you get, like, I think the next power-up level or whatever, one of them will start shooting as well. And then when you get the next one, like the next power-up, the second orb will also be shooting. So you can get some pretty sweet firepower in this. This is probably one of my favorite boss fights in the whole game, because it throws some curveballs your way, like the splashing water. That can toy with you. So can one of the attacks coming up, where it does like a rock. Oh, what? I didn't even see what happened there. I'm definitely, yeah. Okay, I want to be on this side now for this part, because he gets rid of those three dudes. And then now we're just blasting away at the thong he's wearing. I love the rainbow attack. And the spinning options do cancel out. Oh, what? Oh, I was not paying attention. They do cancel out some of those shots, so you can kind of just like hang near the bottom when it's safe to do so. And if I'm not mistaken, you pretty much get like a life every time you beat a boss. So unlike a lot of games where, like, partway in, if you start taking too many hits, you're pretty much screwed for the run. This, you can pretty much recover anytime you want, which is neat. Last week I did have like the whole game memorized, obviously, but yeah, with not playing for a bit, it's, yeah, I'm definitely taking hits I wouldn't. Oh my god, like what was that? I actually really like this song. Like the one that was just playing, not the, oh, you beat the boss tune. Oh, what am I doing? I totally thought I was going to take a hit there for staying up there too long. This flame attack sometimes trips me up. I think it's one of the few targeting attacks in the game. And because it's a faster speed, yeah, if you're not, like, paying attention, like, oh my god, like that, you just mess it up very, very easily. But even if you're just, yeah, grabbing this to play it for a few times and then never touched again, even that's fine too. Like, it is entertaining. It does keep you paying attention, for sure. And you do get to enjoy, like, yeah, like I said, tunes, charming aesthetic, all that kind of stuff. This boss definitely tripped me up quite a bit when I first started playing the game. Because there's a section, you'll see it momentarily, where you take out these, and you'll see why in a minute, because he comes like this, and then you've got to like squeeze down here like that. And sometimes it's just the timing of the plate. I'm assuming the plate damages you. I haven't actually tested that out. But it's easy to run into him or get nailed by one of the droplets. Like, oh my god. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, this game was actually inspired by Sexy Parodius, which is the dev's like favorite game or something. Oh, that's what I mean. Like, I was just waiting too long there, just not paying attention. Then it's like you're not gonna get through that. And I think this game took about 9 months or something to make. And I think that's a pretty decent amount of time, like, for having never made an STG, I think that's, like, pretty awesome. Oh my god. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do this fight and then we will call it there. But yeah, we have like a beach level. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then we have a space level where you're actually going up against a spaceship boss, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just all in all, like the colors, the bosses, like it's just a wonky adventure, but it's interesting. Oh my god. goodbye. Okay, so anyway. Okay, we'll do this last one and then that'll be that. Because I actually do like the octopus. Oh my god, as if I fell for that. I know this fight too, what on earth? It's like you just avoid that. And then you stay up here for that, and then you drop down because they always do that top toss. And then during like the last portion when the pressure is like really going, it's like 2 shots. Like 1 there and then I think 2 there normally. And then you just gotta stay up in the corner there. And that's that. So anyway, I think that's where we will leave off. Yeah, definitely a huge thanks to the dev and the pub for hooking me up with this code. I definitely appreciate it. And it's neat to check out. It's neat to share. I get that it's not going to be for everybody, but for what it is, I do think it's... Oh, as if. Yeah, I do think it is, like, it's neat. Like, it's reasonably priced. It's a good time of shooting and all that, and dodging. That certainly keeps you busy, and I really enjoy that. But yeah, anyway, I don't need to repeat myself. Music is great, blah, 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 all that kind of great stuff. So that is where we are gonna leave off. But let me know in the comments what you think, if this is one you would pick up, or if you just enjoy being able to check it out with me for a bit. That's fine too. But yeah, have an awesome day. I'm about to actually get at some other projects that are ideally coming out this week as well, but we'll see. But anyway, feel free to drop anything in the comments below, and have a stellar one. We will see you next time, everybody. Thanks.